am the Chronicler. I am here to recount the tales of the greatest adventurers in the realm. Follow us on grand adventures through high magic and grand swordplay. In a world ravaged by monsters, ruled by tyrants, and fought over by villains, who would dare to stand up to them? Lend me your ear, and I shall tell you.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to episode 5. When we last left our heroes, they were finishing up, beating up some Queen's Hand's guard. We didn't expect them to be as easy as they were, but they're going down nice and smooth like a Jack and Coke.
Like a Colt 45.
As usual.
That's a little bit on the nose for what we're about to find out what happened.
Just like a vodka tonic with a twist.
So, as usual, we have Major Hillman. Say hi, General.
Sorry, my audio cut out.
Yeah, a little bit there. So, we have Major General Hillman.
Ready for battle as always.
Billy Knoll.
Hey, everybody.
And Pharaon Tectonolus.
What the hell did that dart do?
I think that is the question on everyone's mind. So let's jump back into where we left off and find out what the purple striped dart.
Dun, 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 dun.
So you come around you come around the bridge, Pharaon. You point your crossbow with the loaded purple striped dart and fire it true. It strikes him in the leg, and he just kind of looks at it like Ace Ventura style for a minute.
Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna.
Water. And he runs back to the middle of the bridge where there's very little bit of water and some mud and begins rolling around in it, attempting to soak his skin with the liquid or the mud. And he's trying to take his armor off so that it touches his skin.
Huh. So
the rest of us are just kind of looking at what's going on with our heads tilted sideways.
So
even the two guards that impaled each other are looking at him like, "What did you do?"
So that dart had herpes.
For the love of God, give me liquids.
I think you mean chlamydia.
Yeah.
For his final move there, he rips off his helmet, and all three of you see something that you have never seen in this realm before. The person underneath this suit of armor is a blue and purplish colored skin. Almost, it looks like a demon. He has small horns that come out of his forehead, red and orange eyes, which are in stark contrast to his purplish skin, and he's just rolling around in the liquid, which could very well be feces and urine from chamber pots dumped out of window.
See that far? I told you demons existed.
Billy's just kind of staring in stunned silence. He's not used to being wrong.
Always right.
Are we still in initiative?
Yes, the same initiative still holds.
Okay.
I believe we're at the top of the order now.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be Billy's turn.
Yep. Back to Billy.
Alright, what the hell can I do here? We got the other two guards that skewer at each other, yeah?
Yep.
We only really need one of them alive to interrogate. I'm gonna take another pot shot at least one of them with the rapier.
Okay.
What's the pot shot?
It's an 11. The D20 is just not being kind to me. I have a +6 to attack bonus.
Oh.
Well, you hit, but it just kind of dings off.
Oh, dings off. No fair.
And Hillman.
Ding! Motherfucker.
I've got an idea. Magic missile. As a second level spell, 2 darts to each.
Okay. Pew 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 pew. Laser beams.
I'll do it as 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. Come on, maximum damage. Kill them both so they can't be questioned.
That would be 8.
Well, we want to keep at least one of them alive so we can question him and then kill him.
I've already done it. My bloodlust.
Well, the one that took 8 damage, he does die. The other one is extremely bloodied and barely hanging on.
All right.
Hey, Farun, kill the last one. We'll interrogate this dude.
Fully intend on it, but he's rolling around and pissing shit. Does he still have a turn?
That is his turn.
That is his turn? All right, I just walk up and give him a merciful, like, in the face with both swords.
Okay, a coup de grace.
Oh, that's real merciful of you.
It's a demon. I don't know if he needs more than that.
What the fuck did you do to him?
I have no idea. Like, do I have to
I
roll
learned
this?
move from Anakin Skywalker.
Do I have to roll this?
No.
Okay.
No. It's a coup de grace. He's basically incapacitated, so you just walked over and just kind of said, "No more, Scott." And he's dead. So the only one left is an extremely bloodied guard with a spear sticking out of him, or a javelin.
I have an idea.
All right. Go.
Let's tie him up, and then Billy, you heal him.
Why don't we just stabilize him and start from there?
I probably should tie him up. It's a demon.
Ferran Coxon chooses a random colored dart and cocks it into the crossbow. You see what happened to your friend? I have no idea what this does. But if you don't answer our questions, we'll find out very quickly. What do you say?
You gonna roll intimidation?
Roll a d6 first.
A D6?
Yep. On a 6, you're gonna re-roll.
All right. Is there any?
Because you picked a random dart.
Oh, okay. 3.
3. So you have loaded up a red dart this time. So go ahead and roll a intimidation.
20 plus 3. That's a 15, Pat.
And what was your ultimatum again?
You're going to tell us everything we want to know, or we're going to find out what this dart does.
The helmet kind of turns to look at you. You see some blood falling out of the visor holes. Nothing you do will be worse than what the queen does.
Really? I kind of flip open the satchel that holds the rest of the darts. I have 4 more.
Roll again?
What?
Oh, okay. Never mind. Only if you kill me afterward.
That can be arranged.
I think I can agree to that.
Okay. He rolled a nat 1, so he's pretty much ready to sing like a canary as long as kill him, so the queen can't get her hands on.
Why did you kill those guards?
First of all, more blood comes out. They use the word "gress."
Why?
Using that word draws the eye of the queen.
Why is that word illegal?
It is from a time that is to be forgotten.
What time?
The time of the demon lords. The time that shall return soon.
Where can we find it?
None know where it is except the queen, and she will keep it that way. Only when she retrieves the stone will she be able to reactivate the gate.
What is the stone? Is it a key to the gate?
It is one of the few stones that will activate the gate.
Wait, what do you mean using a word draws her eye?
She has this powerful scrying spells on the stones. Most recently, one of them has gone blank.
Ferran looks at Billy.
Huh?
For the one that went blank.
Right. I remember now.
How many stones does she have in her possession already?
She has one currently. There are 4 in total.
So one went blank, one is in her possession, and 2 are still out there in the world.
We should probably collect those stones, guys.
Hey, I'm inclined to agree.
I'm
For the
kind
good
of-
the land.
I'm kind of good with that. What do you guys think? We got everything we need from this guy?
Yeah, put him out of his misery.
Ferran stands up, turns his
Nice
back, and
charming you.
turns his back and fires.
With the red dart?
With the red dart.
Oh, it's a dart of healing or something.
What
Roll.
the fuck?
Roll your attack with advantage because he's prone and not moving.
All right, so 20 plus 6. Try that again. 20 plus 6 for my advantage roll. 12, not much better.
All right. I was kind of hoping that you were going to hit him, but I was kind of hoping you'd roll that way. Billy or Hillman got hit with.
Oh, so you were looking for a nat 1.
Oh, yeah. So
That's what you get for trying to look cool.
It hit!
So you shoot him with the dart. Go ahead and roll the D4 for damage.
D6.
D6, sorry. Yeah, you'll be right.
Plus 4. That's an 8.
Oh, God. So he's hanging on by a thread, but he's still alive. And as the poison from the red dart flows through his veins, he says, Wait. Before you kill me,
Yeah.
I'm suddenly extremely hungry. Does anyone have any food?
Well, rations.
Please, I need food.
Just
I'm
stab him.
starving. Okay. Coup de grace.
Coup de grace.
Coup de grace.
Okay. So you put your rapier right through, the between the helmet and the breastplate, just and just as he puts his hand on Hillman's rations.
He looks directly at Hillman. We need those.
Well, I mean, I guess he's not going to eat it. I might as well.
As Ferran's wiping off the blood off his short sword on the body of the queen's hand, he turns around to Hillman as he doesn't need it anymore. So now I don't have a red dart either.
Where the heck did you get those darts?
Goblins.
Oh. I'd be careful with those if I were you.
So, guys, we...
Why? I'm not.
We just murdered a whole group of the Queen's Hand. Maybe we should get moving.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Well, we should
Come back
his body real quick, though.
Oh yeah, you should probably see if you can retrieve the darts you fired already.
Oh, I assumed I could grab them, but I doubt they're as useful anymore.
They won't have the poison. They still do the D6 though.
Yeah, I'll keep them for that.
And you never know, you might be able to reapply the poison later if you can figure out what poison was.
I was about to say, I still don't know.
I mean, you'll be able to collect more poison as there are more creatures with said poison. You could probably pick some up in the bazaar, to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, you guys have decided that you are searching for the rest of the stones.
All right, and to answer your question in the chat, yes, we can.
Okay.
And I agree with the statement afterwards.
Right. All right. And what are you guys doing with the bodies? What? You just
Well,
gonna leave them where they are?
We're gonna check them for anything useful, of course.
Okay.
Identification or something like that.
So each one of them has a javelin, obviously, and each one of them is wearing a full set of plate mail. Each one of them has 40 gold.
We'll take the gold.
And the final thing is they all have cloaks bearing the mark of the Queen's hand.
It might be smart to take those as well. You never know if we need them.
Handy.
Well, let's take those just in case they come in handy.
Yes.
You both are terrible.
Why are we terrible?
The two that we're talking about being handy.
Wow, that went right over my head.
I even paused before I said it because I realized what was coming.
It all started with patches.
And it just never let up. You know what? That's the damnable misery about getting transferred to the Lost Realm. We never got to see Patches again. We don't know if he made it home or not.
Laying in a ditch somewhere with a broken leg. Oh,
In the middle of the forest.
Now his name is Matt.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
I'm sure Baba Yaga's taking good care of him.
He's probably the stew you tried to eat. All right, so we go on to the Sparrow's Nest and to find the lady after we've looted the cloaks and the gold, and I guess do what we can to make the bodies a little less conspicuous.
Okay. Without giving away too much, I mean, you do have a nifty hiding spot right there. I mean, Lizban's house is probably 10 feet away.
Yeah,
We
but
want to study them anyway.
Go knock
actually,
it.
that's a pretty great idea, Hillman. Why don't you go grab Lizban real quick?
Oh yeah, I'm on it. Runs off to Lizban's house.
Okay, he's still in the library studying.
Hey,
Kind of.
Front.
He's asleep.
Front, come on, let's get these bodies moved.
Lizban!
I feel kind of bad about this, but all right.
Huh? What? Yeah, what? Huh?
Oh, we got some demons out here. You want to come study them?
Are you sure they're demons?
Yeah, they look like demons. Horns and everything.
Ferran throws one in with the one that wasn't wearing the helmet that was laying in the shit and piss that he killed. Thunk. I'm pretty sure they're demons.
He's starts standing up, still kind of groggy. He says, "A deer has horns, and it's not a deer. Oh, why?"
There's 3 others. You want them?
Told ya.
Oh yes, I would like all of them.
All right, so we bring the rest of the bodies in.
All right. So many experiments. I'm sure this will help me figure out the stone.
Yeah, knock yourself out.
Actually, we relayed to Lisban what the one that we interrogated told us about there being 4 stones and basically them being a key to the queen opening a gate and basically.
And you probably don't want to mention the G word.
Well, that explains why the picture in the book is different than the stone you currently possess. Interesting.
And apparently one is off her watchful eye. She has possession of one, and there's 2 more still out there in the world.
I see.
I'm daring to guess the one that she can't see is the one that's in your laboratory right now.
He drops it into a pouch and then seals it up, just in case.
Smart man.
Yeah, before you go, I have one last thing that I was able to scrounge up. I believe this will help you greatly in your adventure. And he holds out 3 pouches for each of you. Not 3 each, but 1 pouch for each.
Okay.
Yay!
Thanks for the gift.
These
Well,
are
What is it?
pouches of holding.
Yay!
Ooh.
Finally, all this stuff is getting a little heavy.
Exactly.
All right, so now we could divvy up the loot. Everybody gets the...
Yeah, taking the rune rock out of my inventory too.
Okay.
Everybody gets a cloak, a hand cloak.
A hand cloak.
A hand
And
cloak.
that'll go right into the pouch of holding.
That's what I'm doing with 2 of them because we still have 1 extra. The 4 guards, 4 cloaks.
Right.
And then 40, 80, 160 gold divided 3 ways is what?
Give me a second.
Getting some change.
What is it?
53 gold with somebody getting 54 or 52.
All right, well, I'll take...
the 52.
yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll divvy it up that way. Everybody gets 53 except for 1 gets 52.
I'll take the 52.
Okay.
All right, I'll take the next low thing if we have to divvy gold that way.
That's fine.
Everyone's like, yeah, you are.
Actually, to be fair, when he said one was going to get 54, I was actually going to give it to him, the extra gold piece as like, you know, a tip for his performance.
Yeah, but then I realized that I would be making a piece of gold out of nowhere.
All right, well, let's get over to the Sparrow's Nest and find this person and find out where this city is.
Right on.
To an inn, you say?
You
It's bound to be a
weave
good
and-
meal.
Yeah, yeah. You weave and make your way through the various stands, and same as before. People are barking out to you, trying to get you to spend your gold. Which 99% of everything you see, you can tell is just complete junk that they're trying to pass off as magical items, which is not uncommon for a place like this. And as you reach this 3-story tavern / inn, the sign outside that swings in the breeze is a picture of a sparrow flying away from a nest. 2 about 5.5, 6 foot tall human men come ejecting out of the bar into the street.
Oh, I've been tossed like that before.
Should have paid the tab.
This place sounds great.
I like it.
You can instantly hear that there is a commotion inside.
Oh,
It's a ruckus, if you will.
You guys up for a bar fight?
looks like we're not going to get much of a choice.
Come on. I'm always down for a good old Donnybrook.
All right, let's do it.
Billy kind of walks forward and slaps the doors open.
Boom! Doors fly open.
Hillman and
How about the?
Hillman and I are still outside.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Hillman and I are outside helping the two dudes that got thrown out up. We didn't go in with them.
The two guys that got thrown outside are extremely inebriated. And Billy, you fling the doors open, and it does temporarily stop the fight. And what you see is there are 5 or 6 large, burly humans and half-elves, all like on top of holding arms to one guy's holding the leg of this 7.5-foot green-scaled Dragonborn.
All right. Give me 1 second to make the roll. 15 on a persuasion check, looking at the entire group of people fighting. Now, boys, why would you be fighting when you could be drinking?
All right. The Dragonborn reaches up, grabs the one that's on its back, pulls it over top, slamming it down onto a table, grabs the nearest mug off of the floor, looks at you, holds up the mug, and pours it all over its face, and the fight resumes.
Billy just throws his hands up in the air and says, "Well, it tried."
Ferran kind of pats him on the back as he comes up behind him. Well, that didn't work.
Why are they all fighting that one guy?
He probably said something about their mothers.
Well, let's see if this changes their feelings in any way, shape, or form.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
I walk in to the middle of the fray and lower my hood, revealing my drow features.
While there is no current music playing currently, you hear the distinct sound of a record scratching to a halt. Everyone is now looking at you.
I have
one of the guys that is in a headlock by the Dragonborn points at you and says, "Aye, let's get him!"
Both swords quickly come out, held at defensive mode, and says, "Who wants to be first?"
Billy's just fucking clapping in the background.
All right. Do we want to
This is entertaining.
do a little pause here real quick so we can do some leveling?
Sure.
Yeah, if we're about to get into another encounter, I'd like to level.
It should go faster than last time,
All right.
but it would be good to level up.
Pause.
Okay. So the guy has taken one look at you and has announced that everybody should attack you because you look different. And they start, a couple of them start across the room, but the Dragonborn grabs one of them by the leg. "No, not you! Come back here!" Starts wailing on him. Initiative.
Yay, initiative.
Ill prepared. I apologize.
I'm not. I'm just waiting for it to actually send. I'm looking at 20 plus 3, but I don't see the damage.
Mine did some weird thing there, too.
You rolled 4 of them. I have an 11.
Yeah. Hillman rolled a 40-20.
And that's what it should be.
There you go.
Let me see here. What do we got?
15.
Dragonborn. Bad guy. Hillman got 13. Billy got a 15. And Baron got an 11. Okay. I got everybody's order. So, surprise, surprise, Billy is first.
Alrighty. Want to see how many people I can affect with sleep.
Okay. Oh, Lord.
Wait, does that include us?
The spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect. Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points, ignoring unconscious creatures. Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. Okay. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on to the creature with the next lowest hit points. A creature's hit points must be equal to or less than the remaining total for the creature to be affected. Undead creatures immune to being charmed aren't affected by the spell. At higher levels, when you cast this spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, roll an additional 2d8 for each slot level above first.
Oh, brother.
So I'm going to roll it as a second level spell, which gives me a grand total of 7d8.
Oh, lordy looty. Alrighty.
Yeah. Where did you cast it?
Sorry for right in the middle of the whole brawl.
I fucking hate bards.
The good news is you're probably going to be one of the last ones affected.
20. The magic number for hit points is 20.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
So it has to be less than that.
No, it starts with the lowest hit points, and then it subtracts that from the total amount, and everybody who has lower than the total amount before it runs to 0 gets put to sleep.
Okay.
Yep. And I am taking one little look here.
We're going to go sleep now.
So in ascending order, starting with the lowest hit points, right? That's what we're
Yes.
doing? Okay. All 5 of the human brawlers pass the F out.
Handle the liquor.
Yes.
They have 4 hit points.
Oh, good.
So the one that's coming at you was saying, "Get him!" He starts running towards you, and all of a sudden kind of gets like this narcoleptic look in his eye.
I'm gonna mess you.
Trips and like slams into the ground. He's just like ass up, just
Nighty night.
all the other ones have like fallen asleep and like slid off of the Dragonborn. And it just kind of looks at the one that it had in a headlock. Oh, we're no fun. Lets it go.
Now we can drink.
Drinking out of its tankard. The barkeeper kind of comes up from behind the bar, visibly shaking. Is it over?
I think so.
If I'm still awake, I sheath my swords.
Hang on. Duration is 1 minute. So.
I sheath. If I'm still awake, I sheath my swords and start throwing sleeping bodies out the door.
Okay. Well, it's not far enough to cause falling damage, so they don't wake up. They're all asleep out in the middle of the street.
Toss a gold piece to the barkeep. Sorry about the mess.
No problem. Thank you for getting rid of the rabble rousers. What can I get you to drink? It's on the house.
Elven mead.
Me too.
I can have. I'll take one.
And
Right.
some
enough.
food all around, and maybe some information.
He pours the meat and he says, as far as food, I only have, some snack stuff. I've got some pickled eggs and some beef jerky.
That'll do.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Sets a bowl of pickled eggs up and a bowl of jerky. And as far as the information, I can give you the best that I got. What do you need?
Player
Billy just grabs a pickled egg, pops one into his mouth.
Player character knowledge. What was that woman's name again?
Nua. I have it written down.
What was it?
Nua.
Nua.
Looking for Noah.
All right, yeah, I related a barkeep. We're looking for a person named Nua.
Oh, right over there. He points at the Dragonborn.
Not what I expected.
Bum.
He takes another.
Check.
He takes another gold piece and sets it on the bar as he walks over to the Dragonborn.
He very
Billy kind of leans over to Hillman and it's a chick.
At my age, you never really remember.
Oh god.
Oh, fuck.
That's right. You heard it here first.
Jesus.
Oh wait, was this a family show? I forgot.
This is why old people buy ginkgo biloba so they can remember what it was like to have a hard on.
Hey, now you gotta properly quote Ron White on that.
There you go. Hey, at least he remembers it. All right, so
So yeah, the bartender takes the gold and the Dragonborn finishes whatever its drink was. Kind of looks at all of you looking at it.
tell you
Can I
what,
help you?
I'll refill that tankard. You tell me where I could find a certain city that I hear you've been to.
Well, that would be just delightful.
I wave over to the bartender, showing that I want a refill for Nua.
He pours another tankard of this out of a bottle that's just kind of got a skull and crossbones on it. Here you go.
Oh, look, the good stuff.
That's top shelf right there. Ferran sits
Actually, I brew it in the basement.
It's top shelf or bottom shelf, depending on your tolerance.
down. Or how tall you are.
Yeah. I'm all the way down here.
Or how old the radiator is.
Look, is it wrong for Hillman to walk up to a woman and tell her that her hair smells nice?
Or what?
Her hair smells nice.
He did it before.
That
Maybe
is
a
true.
little creepy.
Your scales have such a lovely sheen.
Are you actually saying this?
Yeah.
Billy leans over to Ferran. Is he always like this?
Yeah.
Roll a charisma check, Hillman.
Really? That's not terrible.
Bardic inspiration. You get to add a d6.
I don't need it.
All right. She kind of leans back in her chair and looks at you. You're short, but you're cute.
Yeah, 2'10" even.
My God, you're really that short?
What can I do for you?
We're looking for a particular city, one that I'm told is illegal to even discuss, but you've been to.
Ah, yes. I've been to that crap hole.
Me too would like to go to the crab hole.
Easy there, Hillman.
Not like that.
Believe me, you don't want to go there. There's nothing there.
Believe me, I agree with you. I don't want to go there, but unfortunately, we're being drawn there. And there may be something there that you may not have found interesting, but unfortunately, we might.
All I found there was death and weeds. And not the good ones.
I was gonna say, what kind of weeds we talking?
Kingsfoil?
Entweed.
Entweed. There we go.
Entweed.
Not the good ones.
Not
Still,
the good kind of entweed.
still, you're a person of means, yes? Creature comforts. I'm pretty sure we could come to some sort of arrangement to have you escort us to said city.
Tell you what. You beat me in an arm wrestling contest, fair and square, and I'll take you.
Shit.
Billy pats Farron on the shoulder. This one's you.
You know that bardic inspiration thing you were talking about? I may need that. You're on. You're on. Let's do it.
All right.
Billy's doing the frickin' Miguel from Road to El Dorado in the background.
I'd hate to see you lose, but I'd love to have your company upon our voyage.
If we can edit that GIF in for when we have this episode go online, that'd be great.
What gift?
Of Miguel doing the thing with the loot.
Hillman, are you actually saying that?
Yes, everything I say, I'm saying to her.
Okay. So, Faerun, you can roll your strength check with advantage because Hillman is distracting her.
So it's 15 plus 2? Or D20 plus 2?
Yes.
Or is it plus 4 like a saving throw?
Nope, this one's just a check, so it'll be just the plus 2.
Okay.
And then you get to add your 1d6.
Yeah,
Okay.
but don't forget you have advantage, so roll it twice first.
Okay, well, good, because that sucked. Here's the second one. That's a lot better. Plus a D6. 17.
17. All right.
I'm sorry that the bardic inspiration wasn't very helpful.
It still might be.
Hey, I've seen a +1.
All right.
The deciding it.
So since she rolls a 12, you go back and forth, but Hillman's sitting there doing his god-awful flirting through that raggedy beard of his, distracting her.
Beard.
And you actually, boom, her arm goes down and, well done, little one. Just kind of pats you on the head. Let us drink, and on the morrow I shall show you the way to the place.
All right. All right. And Farron kicks back his wine and then really quickly turns to the side and just kind of rubs his shoulder like, ow.
Now I will warn you. This place is a 5-day ride by horseback.
We don't have horses. I guess we'll have to rent some.
I would say so. Walking would take us far longer.
Where's the closest rent-a-wreck?
Wait, I thought we were drinking.
Getting Hillman a pony.
Yeah. I was going to get him a full-size warhorse.
Yeah, that's what
Hillman gets the donkey.
I always imagine Hellman riding in like full 2'10", standing in the saddle, reins in hand, like this huge hat. We got a full warhorse. Like standing in the saddle.
The bartender continues to bring you drinks for a little while.
We're getting good and trashed.
Oh yeah, guten trashed.
Guten Trash. That's German right there. Guten Trash.
Everybody make a constitution check.
You drink well into the night. Dawn comes and you hear the rooster outside cawing, crowing, whatever.
Cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo! Any cock will do! Ethel, go to bed!
Everyone at this point, roll Constitution save.
Oh shit! Really?
Yup.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
yes.
Hillman
21.
feels amazing.
Got extra.
Oh, I'm good and drunk.
And,
15.
one.
I should have given myself a bardic inspiration.
I feel like only Billy Noel would think to inspire himself.
So you all come downstairs. Yeah, Farron just isn't feeling it today.
I'm with the wrong group to be hungover.
Right. Billy isn't doing so bad. He's been better, been worse, kind of. Hillman's like,
Let's be honest, Billy's used to this by now.
Hillman looks like he didn't even drink at all. He's ready to go. He's even hair slicked back. He smells nice.
I'm impressing a lady today.
The Dragonborn is nowhere to be found.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Barkeep! Barkeep!
Yes.
Where's Nua?
She hasn't come down from her room yet.
I'll go check on her.
We all sit down as we
It's
watch him
this-
stumble up the full size stairs.
It's at this moment that I ask myself, do I really want to stop him or do I want to watch the train?
Oh, even I want to see how this turns out.
Hillman heads up the stairs. You knock on her bedroom door. It opens slightly, and from within you can hear the sound of a mighty dragon sleeping.
Oh, such dulcet tones.
Oh shit! Oh.
Upon opening the door further, you see Nua laying in a human-sized bed. One foot is on the ground. She's got one arm up over her face. The other one's propped like on the footboard of the bed. Like her calf is at the footboard. Her leg continues on past that. And she has a single sheet draped over her.
And nothing else.
Kind of like sneakily sneak over, put my hand on her shoulder.
You gonna roll stealth?
Nua. Hold on.
I don't know. What do you even roll for that?
That's my
Stealth.
That's my stealth check.
Well, yeah, you stealth to her, but how do you roll for gently awakening a dragon?
Kick him! Hey, get up!
Survival?
Yeah, survival
There
sounds
you
about
go.
right.
Animal handling?
Yes, animal handling.
No.
That's what we're doing.
Oh god. I used all my good rolls. I know it.
He's scared.
Oh my
My
god,
God.
are you kidding me?
She likes
That's
the
a
little one.
19!
So she cracks one eye and it does the whole cat eye, slit thing. And what do you want?
Oh my darling, it's the morrow. Remember?
Oh crap. She stands up, the sheet falls off of her, and she looks like a lizard.
So smooth and sleek.
With titties. A lizard with titties.
She very clumsily dons her studded leather armor and picks up her backpack. Let's go.
Oh good. I can't wait to tell you some stories about things that I've done.
You know what? I would very much love to hear those after tomorrow.
Oh shit!
All right, I can wait. It'll give me time to work on them.
As she exits the room ahead of you, with any luck, I'll die.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
she's playing hard to get.
Nua comes down the stairs, stumbling, fumbling around. You hear the mess kit in her backpack clanking around. Ugh. It's too loud for this.
Tell me about it.
Meanwhile, Hillman's like a 3-year-old getting down the stairs, like slide. One step at a time.
I'm about to punt you like a chicken.
All right. Well, I think the first thing
You know
we
what
need to do
we
is
need?
get some horse.
I know what we need.
Oh God.
Billy, put on some traveling music.
I'm so gonna slit your throat when you're sleeping tonight.
Billy just starts playing a close approximation to Blues Brothers on the hurdy-gurdy.
Oh my god!
Okay. So the question is, are you all going to rent individual horses, or are you going to rent a couple horses and a wagon?
I would say let's go with the wagon, because that's probably going to be cheaper.
And also, you never know what we might find around the way that we need to bring with us.
Like caskets for 2 people that are really pissing me off right now.
I mean, one of them should only cost half as much.
You fold them up just right, and they'll both fit in one.
Now that's a drow thing to do.
Right? That's called cost effectiveness.
We'll do the wagon.
Okay, so Nua offers to pay for the wagon, which is, 20 gold. It's not a rental, though, because wagons depreciate as soon as you pull them off the lot.
Gee, that sounds familiar.
So, to rent the horses is 5 gold a day.
Holy shit.
Well, you gotta understand, when people come to rent horses, especially adventurers such as yourselves, the horses tend to never come back.
I can understand that, but how much does each horse cost you to replace?
Well, that's kind of a business secret.
Oh, you could tell me.
Persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. My buddy, my friend, horse salesman. How's about you give us the horses at a discounted rate of 1 gold per day? And I rolled a 27 on persuasion.
Look, don't let it get out, because I don't even let my friends and family rent them for that cheap. But okay, one gold a day.
All right, so how many horses up?
5-day trip. So that's,
Up and back.
What? 8 days?
That would be 10 days, Hillman.
Per horse. Per horse, right? So we got, what,
Right.
2 horses?
That's up to
2
you.
horses, it's 20 gold. 20 gold for the horses.
There you
You
go.
can do 2 horses, 4 horses, or 6 horses.
Let's do 4. I'm hoping to find a lot of shit. 4 horses, 40 gold. And it won't come out of any of our savings. I'll take it from that bag of gold that still has 60 in it.
Nice.
Why don't you give the horse salesman the bag of gold and we collect whatever we didn't use when we went back?
That's fair enough. I'll give him the bag of 60 gold.
He kind of looks very wide-eyed at all. Thank you. Thank you.
We'll be back for the change.
Oh, absolutely. I'll have it waiting.
If anything, you could consider it a down payment. Horses don't return.
Nice.
Because I have a feeling they probably won't.
We're gonna have the horses with us the whole freaking journey.
Right? Now you're never going to be able to get rid of them. Little did you know, this is where the term old nag comes from.
A real life year from now, Hillman will be like, "Hey, does anybody remember where we got these horses from?"
The horses never age.
Has anybody been feeding them?
So Nua, hooks the horses up to the wagon and everything. Being that she's a ranger, but she's more of an explorer kind of ranger.
Right.
She hooks up the.
Kind of took her as like a soldier of fortune, mercenary.
Yeah. So she's skilled in all of this, hooks them all up and everything, and all right, wagon's ready. Oh, sorry, wrong voice. All right, wagon's ready.
Keep it down, will you? Jeez.
I'm gonna take a nap. Who wants to drive this thing?
You know what? I'll take first. Everybody else get a little extra shut-eye so I can get some silence.
All right. Here we go.
I was thinking something, guys.
Who's talking?
We could do this again next time on Chronicles of the Lost Realm.
Ah. Damn, you're going to interrupt us on the Oregon Trail. That gets you dysentery right there. Your family dies.
Yeah, well, I have plenty more to go over. I agree. So let's.
Did anybody else catch that? My contribution?
No, what?
Hang on. I gotta set it up again. Damn it, phone, stop it.
Oh, what? The hillbilly? As long as it's not that Old Town Road song by Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh fuck no! It was Eastbound and Down.
So until next time, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what Billy's playing the whole time.
Where the adventure will continue. Hillman, why don't you go ahead and let us know where people can check you out.
You guys need to come back here to Chronicles of the Lost Realm and listen to Major General Hillman's stories of intrigue and mystery.
Ooh. And
on Chronicles of the Lost Realm, obviously playing, and also you can catch me every other Friday on Press A Gaming Podcast, and
hello. I don't know why it's getting weird all of a sudden.
may have lost.
There we go. No, I'm right here.
There he is.
All right,
where can people check you out at?
Anywhere the Realm of the Mist Entertainment is found, wherever quality podcasts can be heard, and of course right here playing Ferrantic Thanalis on Chronicles of the Lost Realm.
Yeah. And lastly, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Chronicles of the Lost Realm. We are also posting all of our videos to YouTube. Just go to the search bar, type in Chronicles of the Lost Realm, and check out whatever episode you want to listen to. I guarantee you're going to laugh no matter which one you do. Give us a like and a subscribe. See y'all later.
Peace.
Bye.
bye.